The two-step flow model of communication is an example of limited media effects. The influence of personal networks is a very important component of the two-step flow model. This model is based on Paul Lazarsfield's study of the 1940 US presidential elections. He found that a large number of people formed opinions based on information received from people in their personal networks. In 1955, Katz and Lazarsfield published The Personal Influence. It further established that people did not depend only on the mass media for information, but depended on informal opinion leaders to get information and form opinions. The two-step flow model also established that individuals do not have equal roles in the face of media campaigns. There are at least two different kinds of audiences. The first type of audience are those who are active in receiving ideas from the media and passing it on to others. They are the ones who are the opinion leaders. The other kind of audience are those who rely on their personal contacts as guides to form opinion. They are the ones who are the opinion followers. Two-step flow model of communication suggests that interpersonal interactions have a far stronger effect on shaping public opinion than mass media outlets. The two-step flow model goes beyond the one-step flow idea, which suggests that everyone consumes mass media equally, and that the mass media has the exact same influence on the entire audience. In the first step of this process, the active audience spend more time and effort in consuming relevant content from the media. They are the opinion leaders. The opinion leaders then pass on the information and ideas they have consumed from the media to people in their personal networks. These people are known as opinion followers. The opinion leaders have certain characteristics. They use mass media more than others. They also converse more with their peers, and they see themselves as influential, and they are aware that others regard them as source and guide. Many people do not depend on the mass media to form opinions. Their membership in different social groups, their family, friends, their professional groups and religious associations, that has a greater influence on their decision-making process. Over the years, communication scholars have criticized the two-step flow model on certain grounds. Firstly, there may be a third category of audience, people who are non-discussants and non-participants. So apart from opinion leaders and followers, there may be non-discussants and non-participants. Also, on many topics, people may not depend on opinion leaders. They may directly consume information from media and be influenced by mass media. At the same time, there may be several alternative processes at work apart from the two-step flow. There can be multiple stages, there can be multiple steps, and more complex modes of opinion formation. In many other cases, people do not depend on media as their primary source of information. There can be many non-media channels of information. People might get their primary information from those channels. So to summarize, the main contention of the two-step flow model of communication is that media has very limited effects. It does not have powerful effects on the entire audience. Secondly, people depend on their personal contacts for opinion formation. So that's personal influence. Thirdly, the role of opinion leaders is extremely important in the two-step flow model of communication. Fourthly, media works in an ecosystem of social relationships.